Hey, what's up everybody? I was reading through some comments on my previous videos and some messages I've received, and it seems like a lot of people want me to upload Descend videos, and I like that idea. I'm going to start uploading some. I'm not really sure how much I'm going to record Descend videos because a lot of the Descends I've already done and max skilled whoever the Descend is, like Athena, Hera, or Zeus Dio, so there's not really a reason for me to run those Descends anymore. But this one, Hera, like I was doing this all day trying to max skill my Divine Queen Hera, which I eventually did. And when I was running through this dungeon, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna record a run of mine, and that's what you're seeing here. Like I said, a lot of the Descends though I've already completed, and like there's a lot of Descends that I don't need to do, like 2 heroes, the Siegfried and Kuchu one. I already have them at max skill, so there's no real reason for me to ever do that again. And I'm very picky with my stamina. Like if I pop a stone, I want to make sure I get full use out of my stamina. It's something I do. I've always done as a pad player. I maximize the efficiency of my stamina, and I don't really see a need to pop a stone just to do a random Descend dungeon. It's kind of a waste of stamina if I don't need to do it. So if it does fit into what I'm doing, then I'll definitely record a run and upload it. Like for example, I can tell you the next time Zeus becomes available, I'm gonna catch a Zeus, a second one, and I'm gonna maybe max skill it, I'm not sure, but that'll be one that I do upload. So let's talk about Hera for a minute. She's probably the easiest Descend in the game. Her and 2 heroes are pretty easy, and there are many teams that can take her out at a reasonable rank. There's Odin Resist, Odin Auto Healer, there's Valkyrie farming. She's a pretty easy Descend. If you use an Odin team like Odin Resist or Odin Auto Healer, it's probably going to take you an hour to beat Hera, but the good thing about that team is that it's very easy to make and it's pretty solid. You can't lose if you make it to the bosses. So if you haven't looked into beating Hera, I'm going to put a few links in the description box below, and they're going to take you to the pad forums, and there are multiple guides on there on how to beat Hera. They are very well done, very detailed, and they're going to give you the framework that you can work towards and build a team that can take Hera out and add her to your monster box. She's a very good monster to have. So let's talk about Zeus Olympios, who is the leader you see here, and the helper. He is probably my favorite leader at the moment. He has a strong leader skill, 3.5 times attack when your hit points are full. So you pair with another Zeus Olympios and it's 12.5 times attack when your hit points are full. He has the light attribute, which isn't resisted by anything. He has gravity, which is ridiculous, and he's very easy to stall with. His trigger goes away when he takes damage. And if the enemy has a timer set to 1, you'll just keep healing back up and you won't be able to deal a lot of damage to it because your trigger goes away. Then once you heal back up to full, the enemy's going to hit you again, and it's just a constant cycle. And you stall like this forever until you charge up your skills. And because of this kind of mechanic, you need to run delay in the team, because if you take a hit and the enemy's at the 1 timer, you're just going to keep on taking hits and you'll never be able to kill the enemy. But running delay is a good thing, especially Echidna, because Echidna has massive recovery, which you need for the team to stall with. It's just an incredibly well-rounded team, and I like the way it functions. You run Valk and Verche in the team, and you can make a lot of the board into light. At the end of this video, against the Hera, I actually have a little fun. I turn a majority of the board into light, and I just blast her away. It's really cool. It's just an awesome team. I love it a lot. And perhaps the coolest thing about this team is that it is 100% non-in-app purchase. You do not have to spend a dime to get the team that you see here. Just hard work and patience will go a long way. What else is there to talk about? I'm going to do another setup video. My previous setup video is kind of outdated. There was a comment asking if it was outdated, and yeah, it is. Back then, I had 6 teams, but since then they came out with an update and I have 10 teams now, and I don't even use all of them, to be honest. I use team 1 and team 2, which is Horus and Zeus, and then team 3 is my Kuchu team, Then I have a Goman team, a Valkyrie team, a Satan team, which I don't really use them a lot. Satan I use a little bit, but a majority of my leaders are there just in case my friends need a leader. And like for example, I have a max skill Goman, so if I have Goman friends up and I see them recently play, I'll throw the Goman up and get some POW points. Same with the Valkyrie. I don't use the Valkyrie team at all because it's just easier to farm with Zeus. But the Valkyrie I have is plus 297. So if I see some Valkyrie friends recently active, I'll throw the Valkyrie up. And hopefully they use a plus 297 Valkyrie. I get POW points off that sometimes. I don't really throw it up a lot. Mainly just Horus and Zeus. But I'll definitely do another setup video. I don't use team 7, 8, 9, 10. They're just kind of sitting there. They're just kind of random teams I play with. I have a monster box video I want to put out. It's kind of jank though. My monster box is not that good. The levels are good, but the variety, it's okay. I wish I rolled the rare egg machine more, but then I wish I didn't because it's just better, I think, to spend the stones on stamina refill and get ranks, which is more stamina, and in turn you get a handful of plus eggs. It's just better than rolling a Mystic Knight or a Golem or something like that. Alright, check this out. I'm going to use the Verche and the Valk to change a majority of the board to light. And this is overkill by far, but you gotta have fun when you play the game, or else why are you playing the game to begin with? Check this out. Oh. Ludicrous kill. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you guys later.